Ooh, that's a good one there. Ooh, we got here. Oh, it's a nice crappie there, huh? Whoa. I'll tell you what, the jig that I'm using here is maybe the best panfish jig of all time. Would you believe that? Nice crappie. So we're using the custom Jigs and Spins RatFinkee today. This thing has accounted for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, I don't know, maybe millions of panfish. It's just a great, great panfish jig. There's a couple things that kind of make this jig special. What I really like about it, it's got this soft body here. And when you put a plastic or a wax worm or a maggot on there, you really kind of present one streamlined, sort of continuous package. I like to just thread lightly, either a wax worm or a plastic, like a wedgie on there. Use a contrasting color a lot of times is a good tip too. So if you have a light body, you want to use a darker bait, or vice versa. But you want to kind of focus the attention of the fish on that hook portion so they're always biting right here. The other thing I actually really like to do is, instead of using a standard knot, is to actually tie a snell knot on this jig. It's better to have that hook ride just slightly down. It seems like if you can get that presentation, it's still horizontal, but it's just tipped down just like that. You get the fish really hooking themselves in the top of the lip a lot better. You miss a lot less fish. And you can accomplish this with a snell knot. Once you tie it, you don't ever have to reposition that knot, because there's no knot to reposition. And the knot is recessed, so you don't have to retie this thing. So in other words, you're not getting wear on your knot all the time, because the knot itself is right here on the collar of the jig. So that's a great jig, a great presentation. A little trick with this RatFinkee that'll catch you more fish. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, here we go. That's a little bit better one there. Nice crappie there. Well, we had a little bit of a weather change here, and we had to kind of adapt to the fish. They kind of went negative on us. Real spooky. We had to kind of creep up to the hole and just really hold that jig still, not move it a lot. And a lot of times, that's the key. Everyone talks about jigging and over jigging, but sometimes a lack of jigging, especially with this RatFinkee, keeping that bait super still and just let the fish come up and slurp it in is the way to get them. And man, we got more fish down there, but that's a beauty right there. RatFinkee, great bait. 20 years ago caught fish, and you're gonna catch as many fish with that RatFinkee today than you did many years ago, and even better. All right.